Alright, chat. We're going to see if we can get this game up and running.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
Okay.
But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Alright. Let's take a look at our settings and everything really quick just to make sure we are good. Let's do ultra high. We should be able to get that going, I think. Let's try that out, and if we need to update it, then we can. Hey, Dab, how you doing? I'm feeling better. Like, my throat's kind of getting back to where it was. I had to go to urgent care on Wednesday, and I got 3 IVs put in my arm. The nurse came back in, and she's like, "Do you have any idea how dehydrated you were?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Well, you've had 3. We're about to give you a 4th one." So they're putting, like, steroids and anti-inflammatories and all that in there because my throat was, like, so swollen that I could barely even talk. So we had to go through all that. I got medicine for at home. I'm almost out of the woods with whatever the hell it is that I had, but we are getting there. How's my voice compared to the game, by the way, Dad? Can you hear me with it pretty well?
Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantialem da nobis hodie.
Did you get super COVID? No, they actually tested me, and it wasn't COVID. She's like, "Well, it's not really seeming like the flu either. We don't really know what you have." And I'm like, that is not helping me at all here, so I kind of need to know what I've actually got. So it was, dude, I'm telling you, it was a whole freaking thing. Turn the music down a little bit.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, Sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat
We'll turn it down to
voluntas
about
tua,
halfway. Is this
sicut
a little
in
bit better?
cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum super substantialem da nobis hodie.
There's advanced graphics settings. Everything should be decent, I think, so. Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel a heck of a lot better than what I used to. It was pretty bad. Music is still way too loud.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat.
Okay, how's that? Is that better? Pillage my village. Dude, if this game has co-op, it's gonna be freaking awesome. It's better now? Okay, awesome. Let me throw one log on the fireplace and we'll get started. Alright. Let me see here. Should be 2 seconds. Oh, that's what it is. My headphones are like halfway plugged in and halfway not. That might have something to do with it. Let's do normal. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Super Scout is 1403. Alright, we got the mines. I'm kind of getting like Age of Empires kind of vibes, like the old introduction to like Age of Empires 2. Maybe a little bit of Witcher.
Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Darn millennials.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Typical teenagers. Alright, what kind of mayhem can we cause?
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Let's see, we were chatting in the tavern at Speech. I was dancing agility. I was with Bianca Fatality. I was working in the Forge. That's with strength. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all the characters. Okay. What were we doing when we injured our hand? We were with Bianca.
I was with Bianca. We were, talking?
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Something like that. Why would I be interested in sword fighting? I think this is teaching me archery. What does it matter? I think speech can probably help us out in the long run in this game, possibly.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Go to your father. Have my friends been here? I'm hungry. Is Pa angry at me? Do you need help?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Okay, so kind of like what we were doing.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me, let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Of course he is.
He is.
He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Geez, that just got dark.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need
Do
help?
you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okay. Let's kind of look around for a second. Let's crouch, let's jump. Take all that. Okay, so that's our inventory. Weapons, food, quests, all okay. I swear I thought that was a rifle for a second. I was like, 1400s? They got rifles? What? Ooh, okay. Well, we found the larder. W game. It is our first playthrough of it right now, so I'm kind of curious to see how all this is going to play out. So my understanding is that this is kind of like it's kind of like Skyrim, but it's more story based, I guess. That's what some kind of described it as, just without the magic and monsters. Comes to tell you where to go. That's your pursuing just ahead. Objective arrow. Okay.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Okay.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it.
Just keeps getting better,
Is
trust
that
you.
all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain
It
at
does
the
seem
castle
interesting
has
so
the
far.
crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Alright, so we got several objectives here. J is our quest log. Go to the sword fighting lesson. Okay, so I guess that's where we're at. So, Kanesh, charcoal, ale. That is our town. Okay, well the castle's here, so might as well go up here first. I guess we have to eat that. What's left of that cheese too, don't we? Maybe that'll help us out a little bit.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
Well, at least the soldiers are
I can't wait to
friendly.
see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay, so we got the crossguard. Codex entry. Town garrison maintaining law and order in the medieval town was the job of the bailiff from the 14th century onward. The function was taken over by the catchpole, then night watchmen, and guards on the towers. The catchpole, along with the bailiff, the executioner, or their henchmen, also carried out the punishment of transgressors. They were not, however, allowed to enter freehold dwellings, the palaces and houses of the nobility and the ruling class, nor the church buildings or the university. A fact students took advantage of. Makes sense. Order within the city had to be upheld by the townsfolk themselves. They were obligated to report not only crime, but just like the night watchman, to call out the hours, warn of fire, flood, or tempest. For safety, it was forbidden to wander at night with any open flame, torch, or candle into the castle's chambers, stables, barns, or byres. Only lanterns could be used to keep the peace at night. All taverns had to be shut at sunset. The medieval city military service was entrusted to either hired professionals or to the townspeople themselves. Every healthy adult male had to serve at least a few days a year in the civic guard, the city walls being divided and allocated in sections to each district or trade. It was here that they mustered whenever an alarm was raised and practiced the wealthy burghers fought their way out of serving in the militia, leaving other men to take their turn. And these poorer men welcomed the extra income, thus gradually forming a professional municipal gendarmerie, I guess? Is that how it's pronounced? Each man had to procure the armor and weapons needed for serving in the guards and the militia unless his guild did so. Only the rich cities could afford to have a public issue armory. The right to bear arms outside of duty was reserved for townsmen of sufficient means. Within the city walls, simple melee weapon, dagger, or knife had to suffice. Only the wealthy townsmen wore swords, taking after the nobility. Okay. I kind of want to know where this sword lesson is that they were just talking about.
see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy?
Indeed I am.
I'm guessing you were the town drunk?
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
Okay, sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals when talking to people. You can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social statuses were paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are together with your reputation make a big difference. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and will be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effect. So you can rely on money. Okay. Well, we're not paying him anything, that's for sure. Okay, let's do... I guess we could try that one.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Hey, PT, how you doing? Okay, strong jab, F is kick, Q blocks. Alright.
God damn!
I have no idea how the combat in this works.
Topsy diri.
How do you,
What's up? Oh.
Now. Yeah. Oh! You had it coming, you pup. And your
Well, that
old
didn't
man
work.
can fuck off too.
Yeah, appreciate it. Okay, so we failed that. Can we, like, restart that and try it again? I need to figure out, like, how the combat in this works. Oh, it takes us back all the way over here, seriously?
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a... Anyway.
With what? I
Okay,
need...
let's fast forward through this. Let's go to settings. Let me,
Pater noster,
turn some of this
qui
up really
es in
quick.
celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
That might help out a little bit. Okay, so I'll have to figure that out. Sorry, Prejudice. I just now saw it message. I was like so preoccupied right there. How you doing so far? He only looks so old in the second game compared to this. I saw him in the second game, but like, how old is he supposed to be? Like, is he supposed to be a teenager, or like, what's the
I'll be with
deal
you.
with him? Alright, let's see if we can win this fight again. He's like 19. Gotcha. Okay.
Indeed I am, or I'll have nothing to smelt the ore with.
God be with you.
What do you want?
You...
I...
Alright. Let's try this one.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me. Would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
Okay, so Q will raise both hands in defense. L is unlock. Oh, tab is lock onto an opponent. Okay, I see. Alright. Maybe we're not supposed to beat him? he can grapple and I can't do anything about it.
You had it coming, you
So
pup.
maybe we aren't supposed to
Your
be
old
him.
man can fuck off too.
Now we're like running home to Mom. Mom, we got beat up. You can beat him, it's hard though. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if it was like one of those quests like where it is actually possible, or if it's something that, you know, since you're not leveled up or anything, it's, you know, kind of meant to put you on that path. Hey, Mom, got the ass kicked out of me.
Ma, I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma. I could do with a bite to eat.
Yeah, let's get some food really quick. Okay, so we gotta get our money from this guy somehow. Question is, how do we go about doing it? Oh, until you get your skill up? Got it. I think it was 2018 is when this one came out, is what it showed.
Good day, Henry.
Look around for a second.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
Gambler.
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Possibly. Is he gonna, like, literally take me on some side quest, like, outside of town or something? Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, sorry about that. I got a fire going. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't go out on me. Not yet.
Yes, but there's something I need to do first.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
The way my back is now, I wish I had waited.
Handy implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
What is going on over? Oh yeah, this might be the ale.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg?
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Oof.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea.
Oh boy.
Deutsch was talking such shit. It made me think of that huge
Story is good.
Parliament
I am enjoying this.
You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Should I go with them?
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Get our money
Kuna
back?
shows money to father and
Yes.
doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Alright. Following you guys. Oh, we could tackle people.
Huh?
So that is a nice house, but who is she?
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Well, time to riz up some guy's wife.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty. The fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Have fun, lady. Go get revenge on Dutch. It's the 1400s. I guess just pick it up with your bare hands.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh, scheiße, das ist nicht so gut.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna run back to mom, just be like, hey, we got beat up again, like, for the second time in a day.
Come! Kurva fix!
Let's a break now. Are you?
You gonna cry?
Wait.
Yeah!
Stop right now! The catch pole is on its way!
Cowards!
The hell's a catch pole? Hey, guard, you didn't see anything.
Welcome, Henry.
It's like, I know a catchpole is supposed to be like a sheriff, but like, why is he called a catchpole? Alright, now we're going to get our money. So the,
God be with you, Henry.
when you're looking over a, an opponent in a fight, you get like that weird little star diamond looking thing that's, you know, right there. Is there a way to like kind of switch around, like, where you're attacking, or is it just kind of where your guy happens to be? That's the next thing I need to figure out. I'm back.
One beating wasn't enough for you?
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
I thought you guys were behind me.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
You need sword lessons. Okay.
That was pretty close, eh?
Is that what that other guy
Old
was?
bastard
that
didn't stand a
I said we'll
chance.
come back to?
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Good day, Henry.
Oh, it was the same guy. Okay.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try if you're drunk.
Oh, you're gonna fight me this time. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Come on, then. Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Find something worth selling. Okay. Wow. He wasn't kidding. Okay. What is in here?
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of it.
Alright, what do you have that's valuable? There's got to be something in here. Oh, here we go.
All right, blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Bro is broke. Like, it feels kind of bad, you know? It's like those memes that you see, like, where the guy goes in to rob him, and he's, like, looking at his bank account and everything, and the robber's like, you know what, man? Like, no, here, like, you need this more than I do.
God be with you, Henry. Good day. See you later.
What do you say I needed? 10? We're still short. come back. Are you seriously? Like, is there like nothing else in here? Alrighty then. Well, we're gonna have to find money somewhere else. I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let's see. Buy a bag of charcoal, 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh wait, this isn't done yet. So there's got to be something else in here, which I thought would be up here. If I can figure out a way to get up there. Yeah, that is true. There is a lot of food that we can sell. But why sell our family's food when we can get on this guy?
Blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of it.
Alright, I guess we can't actually do anything. I guess that is actually it. Like, everything. Okay. So we need to buy ale. We need to buy charcoal. Is there a third person in this? Like a third person mode? I don't think there is. Alright, we'll sell all this.
God save you, Henry.
See you later.
Okay, let's sell that, sell that. Okay. That means we are good. Can we haggle?
Can we do something about the price?
Why not?
Okay, trader's last offer, your current offer. Alright,
Oh, that's a decent price.
okay, I don't even know what I did, but alright.
Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Then you'll need a rake.
Okay, that's the ale. Let's go do the sword lesson really quick. We need to keep the hammer and nails? Now you tell me. Okay, hang on, hang on. so how do we haggle?
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Oh, okay, here we go. Eh.
This is a waste of time.
Alright, gotta get more food. No, we did sell them. We just gotta go get it back. Hey, Mom, sorry, I'm like stealing from the kitchen again. It's like Mom was just kind of sitting there just watching you just literally drain the pantry of food. Poor life choices, Mom. I'm trying to figure out how to haggle. Don't worry.
How are you, Henry?
Greetings, Henry.
Alright, let's do something a little bit different. Let's sell first.
Take care.
Okay. Now we've got money.
Good luck then.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
What about this?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Okay, so we can haggle a little bit. Alright, we got it for a little bit cheaper. Alright, we got our hammer and nails back. Don't even start on me, sheep.
So, can we get started?
Yes, we can. Let me throw a log in the fireplace. Hang on 1 second. Okay, let us try it out and good luck.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Not bad. Again. Not bad. Not bad. Again. Good.
Oh, okay, so it's actually our mouse that does it.
Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Nice. Good. Once again. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Nice. Nice.
Okay. This is the first one, Chief.
I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay, let's go buy that beer. Yeah, we're kind of playing like a bunch of different games right now. We're playing Horizon Forbidden West. I'm taking a break from Arma right now. We just started this game.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces, come, people, come.
Hey, there's our girlfriend.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer, but when it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today. I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thank you, my lady.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Maniac?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough.
Save you, Henry.
You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
The game saves automatically at important moments during quests, and when you sleep in your own bed to save immediately, drink the schnapps. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hey babe, don't mind me, I'm just gonna possibly steal some stuff in here. Got nothing. Sorry, babe. Broke boyfriend. I'll come back and steal the TV later. So I'm guessing we gotta be like semi-nobles if we live this close to the fort.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Do I know what I'm doing?
Do it. Good. Once more.
Days before OSHA.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Look at that.
That's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Laughing at me, going to get your nails. Okay. He's about to get nailed later. I am aware of how that sounded after I said that. Oh, we got savior schnapps and everything in here too, huh? Sorry, Dad, I'm taking all of the stuff in here, just in case. Shut up, Dad, it will smarten my head.
Aren't you supposed to be getting nails for Teresa?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks.
Henry,
So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why'd you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
She likes him. In an awkward way.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
It's like, we need more soldiers. I want to see how he handles himself.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Osh, thanks for that follow.
It's been an honor, Have a safe journey to San.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
Then you figure out how to get that working on YouTube.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Or both.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh. Why does he look like the guy from Red Dead Redemption 1? The German guy? You know, people, you got arrows falling around you. You might want to run.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Okay. Okay, what about Bianca?
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Yeah, seriously, where's our girlfriend? There's mom and dad. Dude literally killed like 5 people on his own. Oh, shit. Nope, she's gone too. Alright, so we got a siege going on. We've got a sword.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Where'd that come from?
Hell, you tattered beast!
You know what I just realized? Where's our sword? Better run to save your skin, okay. Do we have the sword? We do. How do we equip it? There we go. Jeez. So maybe we do actually have to just, like, run. I was kind of hoping we were going to get a little bit of combat in this, but I guess not.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you tattered beast!
Ja! Sydney.
Yeah.
Left.
Okay, it's still behind
Arma
us.
gets to the left, along the stream.
Du då tar på väg Sydney. Vägen täcker ju.
Ja.
Vart vägen?
Hey, Captain, yeah, he's having a bad day, it seems like.
They'll kill you all.
This is my first time playing, so it's a bit of a learning process. Tried multiple times trying to kill these guys, and we died each and every time.
Vart vägen?
Run for it.
Ciao, people. Try not to run into you.
Se samtala med Jerry. Vägen täcker ju.
Run for it.
Give us a pellet.
Ja.
Du då på väg Sydney.
I totally missed that prompt up there about what it said about versus stamina.
No! Keep us like that, boss. Crop taken.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the combat seems like it's really good, but so far it just seems like they're just like a lot more powerful than what I am. And thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Oh my god! Wait! Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagio! Hosungine!
So where's our girlfriend?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Hot wine, dude. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Dude, medieval architecture, like, it'll last.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before.
War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Oh, look at that little poorly generated puppy.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
That guy is 25 years old?
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the
white hair?
east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz
I thought he was 19.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you.
Because like the way him and his girlfriend were kind of talking earlier is, you know, he's
Robard,
older.
take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
I mean, true. Quick little look around.
You said something about a message? What was it about?
Nothing terribly urgent, sir. Just a reminder from your cousin that he'll come in a month.
Ah, I see. Well, remind me the week before he arrives, so I'll have time to prepare properly for his visit.
Of course.
Oh, something to eat.
Yeah, we need to find food somewhere.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Please tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who worked
Okay,
in
because that's
countryside to
the
make horses. I can't understand.
Ah.
What was my reputation lost for?
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master?
Not gonna lie, I kind of am. I haven't had anything except
Eat
for
your fill.
like
And a little
toast
wine
in
to wash it down.
like 6 days.
Thank you, my lady.
I'm actually gonna make burritos tonight
When you're
after
done,
stream.
you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now.
Oh,
You're
there
in
you go.
capable hands, so
I'm getting
I'll
over
leave you
like
to
the
it.
flu, so I haven't been
Good
able
night.
to eat like really anything.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay. Just take everything. Let us see. Oh, that's still not enough to fill them up. That should be good. Nope, not there.
Please
Okay.
tell me what happened in Skalitz. I have a kin there.
Be honest with her. Yeah, exactly. So they're just kind of looking at him. Aren't you hungry? He's like, yes, pouring soup in his pockets and duck and apples and everything. He's like, I'll just eat this on the way.
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they murdered my parents.
God bless you, boy. I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
I could do with a bite to eat.
I just ate. Okay, so I'm guessing the more we talk and it says success, and that's the, like, that's how we level up our talking points and such. Talking general levels it. Okay.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer
Are you
you
coming on to
solace,
me?
to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
That's what I was just saying.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it. If you feel like it.
That, or she, like, really wants this, like, the tea to be spilled. It's like, hey, what did you see? How did you see people die?
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home.
Why is he floating?
I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, and murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself.
I didn't
She's with
actually
the
see
Lord
that,
now.
but
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
I guess they did kill Bianca. I don't remember seeing
Something
her,
like that
but
happen.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you said?
Oh, I gotcha.
7 years. That's how long it took before
So, like, if
Havel
you
was
go back,
condemned
you
as an
can-
enemy of the crown.
you
And
can find it.
even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night.
We actually passed
And
like
God
all the
bless.
speech checks.
Good night, my lady.
was the mom.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
You know, I've never really been a big fan of like a lot of fantasy games. Like Skyrim, like I got through it, but I kind of had a hard time getting through it.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Okay. Yeah, a second. Take the torch from the table.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Am I not getting armor or anything?
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times.
I was wondering if that was going to be a trap or something. Like, I was expecting him to open the gate and those guys were just going to, like, storm the castle.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I will. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Okay. But do we not get, like, armor? Kinda want to take that, but... Guess I just hang out here.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Go! Go!
Everyone's the
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Let's go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Let's go! Go!
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot! Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ja, auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Watch them come back and attack.
Good day to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I mean, he did, but...
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Okay.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Interesting.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Let's see. We have to get out of the castle. We have to get a horse and somehow get back to Skalitz.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Aye. What about the pond keeper is your man? He ought to be by the granary. At least that's the last place I saw him.
Okay.
Take care now.
Them with the strange clothes and iron masks on their faces.
God be with you. What can I do for you? Good
I
luck,
think they're all
then.
probably gonna be like the same dialogues and such.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
Says we found a traitor. Where is he?
Good day to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Take care now.
Okay, okay, so that's the price and everything we got. Don't have anything we could really use those for right now.
My respects to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick?
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Okay.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, what you thought. Never mind.
God be with you.
I feel quite hungry.
Okay, so we got horses here. Literally just ate from the pot while she's cooking. Because that's the way we do it.
Hey.
Now we can steal the horses if we need to. We gotta get permission from Robard, is what he said, but... How can we get out of here? How can we get out of here? I mean, yeah, like we can maybe jump off the bridge, but...
Huh?
Jesus Christ be praised. God be with you.
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
It's just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord to take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
Okay.
Farewell.
Can't talk to the stable master.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
Can you help me get out of here?
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
Hey, BC, how you doing?
I need to get out of the castle, and your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
My parents are lying in the mud of Skalitz at the mercy of dogs and jackdaws. I can't just leave them there.
That's terrible. May the Lord have mercy on their souls. But how can I help you, Henry? I don't want your death on my conscience.
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Okay, where do we get that?
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
Okay.
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
It's going.
I'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay, so we need
Thank you, my
to
lady.
get a suit of
I must go
armor.
now.
What do you think, my lady? Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
No.
Not quite, Henry. Just look at you.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
So we gotta go in the guard tower. I don't know who's supposed to be up here.
don't clear up quick,
It'll be the work. What's up? Good health to you.
What do you think about that surprise during the night?
I was surprised, all right.
We got
I'm
away
glad
from
them
him, so
people were
that's good.
saved, though. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end, too. But now at least we've got time to get ready for him.
Maybe he'll leave Talmberg be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's hetman. And Scarlet's is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, one way or the other.
By the way, Henry. It is Henry, ain't it? I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things. God be with you. Look out!
It's alright. Okay. I think I know where the towers are. We just need to get up there. Then we need to see about getting a horse. Possibly. Where would armor be in here?
What the hell was that?
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
I don't know. I stole a whole bunch of stuff from them. Hopefully. Now that looks like the right place, isn't it? Guard warehouse above the gate. I have no idea where I'm supposed to get this armor from, because all these are requiring lockpicks, unless maybe I get it from a trader?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Farewell.
There we go. Let's try that. Oh, did that work? Okay, let's go ask her how we look. She can still see our face, though.
My lady.
God be with you. I'm sorry. Do I know you?
It's me, my lady. Henry.
I didn't recognize you at all. I
Good.
still think you should stay here in the safety of the castle, Henry. But I see your heart is drawing you away from here. God go with you.
Give me 1 second. Okay. Now we need to figure out how to get a horse. I mean, it's optional, but I'd kind of prefer us to take a horse. We're going to do one. I'm assuming that means that we saved. I hope.
What's going on there?
Stop that, you magpie!
What's that?
Guard, come here quick!
Oh, they're talking to me.
Surrender!
Hey, you're under arrest
Hey,
for
you!
breaking the law.
Well, we tried. Okay, so we can't steal a horse that way.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Okay, you know, let's just get outside the gate.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
God be with you.
Thank you. Okay, so is that where I need to go now? Scouts is all the way over there? Yes. But if we go this way, we got side quests and possibly other stuff over here. Let's see.
Mother of God!
We discovered the baths.
Good day to you. What do you need? Good luck then. Greetings. What do you need? Take care.
Okay. If we go further south, we got a couple other places down here. There we go. Let's put a marker on that. lodgings. That spot up there. The good news is we've got like the free roam section of the game down, but now we need to figure out how to get a horse.
My respects to you.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Oh yeah, we don't have money for that.
Maybe another time.
God be with you.
We will worry about that here later. Oh, we can fast travel all the way over there. Okay. Oh, never mind. Can't fast travel just now. Okay, so forget about all that. So I think it's going to be kind of a long trip for us. Found a fishing spot, okay. Probably no horses out here that we can appropriate.
What was that noise?
Yeah, fun game. Just a lot to learn. I guess we're going to go this way and hopefully not get attacked by anybody. Or if we can fast travel now. how did we come here? We came in from, I guess, the north, so we need to go out that way. Oh, never mind, okay. Game did it for us.
Looks like they've already gone. Jesus.
Oh, we can loot. Okay. Sorry, guys. I need food. You got a pretzel, I'll take that actually. So he's got money. Not much, but he's got money. Okay. Got what we could there. Actually, like the bread too. Probably sell that if we need to.
What's that? Hey, what are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Subsidiary. Oh.
I'll have to look at some of that here in a second. Let's see. So we can probably sell some of our clothes. Yeah, take the bandage just in case. I'm guessing if it's in bad condition, then that's stuff that we probably shouldn't have. There we go. So food can go bad.
Sweet Jesus. What's the charcoal burning?
Yes, it is. Now, can we get some of the stuff that we sold him back, or?
Hey! Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
I'll say that is the question. So yeah, that guy ran off. He's got money.
What's going on? What have we got here? Entertainment. Great.
try out the axe a little bit, see how that is. Side road up here. Discovered a nest. I'll have to figure that out here later. There's somebody to test our axe on.
What's that? Hey, what are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Oh. Fuck! Ow. Oh dear, did that hurt? No!
You're not going anywhere armed. Leave your weapon on the ground and get lost.
All right.
Okay, now we're entering the town. The town proper, anyways.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Let's, equip the arrows. That. Okay, yeah, so apparently we apparently don't know how to use a bow yet. Okay, good to know.
You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon him like me. Why? Not you. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you.
Oh, we found our girlfriend.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Find a spade. have money on you. Hearing a dog. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. It's on the other side of this building-ish.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Vishak, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I was gonna say the dog's probably protecting him, yeah.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
I came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're definitely, yeah, definitely a fuck you.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
So you're a coward.
If you lend me that spade, I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it, anyway?
My father forged it for Sir Radzik. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
Reputation loss, yeah. Did you drop the spade? Oh, we did.
Easy there, boy. You know me. A good master won't give you this.
Poor dog. Girlfriend's dead, our parents are dead, the village is dead. Shockingly, our home is still standing. Don't ask me how or why, but
this is a good place. You're gonna like it.
so we got graves for our parents. Where are we burying our girlfriend?
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
Well, this is going to be
We're
interesting.
to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
Alright, here we go.
Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
I'll slaughter you. I'll wring your neck.
Yebat!
Either that was supposed to happen or we screwed up. Okay, that's probably supposed to happen.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Oh, she's alive.
The games are over.
Okay, well, at least she lived, so that's good. We lost the sword, damn. Oh, that was just the intro. I mean, at least the dog is with us. I mean, like, if there's going to be anything that's positive out of this, the dog is still with us.
Itt nem látok. Megjött a mulatság. Ez betalál! Mi van, csak nem fájt?
See if we can run off and get to the parents. I'm coming, Mom. I got people after me.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
I won't stay in bed, though.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later, right?
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
That's good.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
Okay.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Okay, Rotary Mills, your new home. You can sleep here, save the game. You have your own common trunk here, which is available. Okay. Kind of look around for a second. So we're south, okay. Got a DLC quest over there. We can probably figure that out here in a little bit. Alrighty guys, right here I am going to go ahead and call it. I've got to get ready for work and everything tomorrow. I will try to be back on tomorrow night depending on how work and everything goes. So we will kind of go from there. Until then, y'all have a good one. Thanks for hanging out and see you on the next one. Yeah, you too, man. Take care.